Hi there, good morning. We're gonna do some power yoga today, so I hope you're up for it this morning. So starting legs hip width apart in our Tadasana, just getting the body ready, mind ready. We're just gonna separate our toes, stretch them all out, press the heels down, find the arches of your feet, lift up. You relax your shoulders back and down as you hold your feet this position. So find a ball of the foot and press it down and rotate the shoulders. When we're doing all the jumping movements, your shoulders get under a lot of pressure, so you need to really warm them up first. And then we can raise the heels up and rotate them opposite direction. And you try to do joy breath. So you're sealing the mouth and doing the sound to the back of the throat. That makes you a bit more extending and a bit more cleansing through the stomach, so you can power the stomach in a little bit deeper. And a couple more like this. And one more time, and then we relax. Just gonna go just twist the spine so that you know your body is okay. You look over your shoulder, bring the back heel up, and twist and look behind you. Now you start wrapping your arms. And then you can start relaxing the hands and they start wrapping and tapping you. If you feel dizzy, don't turn your neck, just turn the body without the head. Or you can go try to get the head on the opposite direction. That's also good. Yeah? That keeps your head a bit more steady. Good. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and last one. Good. Relax. We're just going to go into sun salutations. So you're going on the top of the mat. If you don't want to do the jumps, you can just step. I always step the first one anyway, even if I'm going to jump the rest. You can close your feet or you can keep them hip apart. Decide what you like to do. Then inhale, we come the baby chair. Look towards your fingertips. Stick your tail back. Expand through the spine. Exhale, we open your arms and come forwards here, relaxing your head to the knees. Inhale, we look up, step the legs quickly back, keeping my legs closed and my belly engaged, keeping my hips high. I'm going to come to Chaturanga, tucking my elbows in. Inhale, I push my belly forward. As I open my shoulders, I'm checking the seat air, rotating back and down. And then I lift. If you like, you can keep the knees off the floor and go a little bit deeper in the upward facing dog. Then you roll your toes and push the downward facing dog. The first down dog, we can just be a bit more expressive through the feet. And deepen the breath. Check to see each digit is active here. And now connecting with the limbs. Breathe. Inhale, we bend the knees, we jump forward, step forwards. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, up, stretch all you have. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. You're going to do this again. Inhale, baby chair, stick your tail back. You're trying to get that spine to expand. Exhale, open the arms as you come down, so you're stretching your chest. Inhale and look up. Exhale, we step over, we jump to Chaturanga. Did you see here? My feet, I hope you didn't, because I didn't really hit them on the floor with vengeance. So I try to control it with my arms here. Exhale, we come to downward facing dog. Shoulders back, belly braced, back of the neck is long. Try not to slip on your mat. So you're going to try to get all the muscles in the fingers active. Inhale, bend the knees, look forwards, we step or we jump. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, we come up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, we go again. And exhale, we open. Inhale, look up. Exhale, try to push and power on. Clench your bum and upward facing dog, shoulders pulling back and down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Staying here, breathing deep, lifting the hips, relaxing your neck and your shoulders, finding the center of the body. Inhale, bend your knees, we step or we jump. Exhale, we fold. Inhale up. And exhale, hands to heart center. One final one here today. Breathe. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now, I'm just going to get the leg away from the camera up first. I'm working with that leg first. So we're going to work with warrior ones. Just going to lift the leg up, point to toe and stretch. Then as you come forward, raise the left heel off the floor. Bring the right knee through or vice versa. Then you come forward and lift the chest up. Bringing the back heel in. You need to maybe step in a little bit more. If you can't flatten the back leg, you're going to bend the front knee. Then you can lift the arms. So we're going to try to keep the hips to the side here, so we're not turning in a warrior two. And the arms try to stay up, shoulders away from the ears. We're engaging the core and expanding the body. Now I'm going to move forwards and then open. Come back with the arms, and I'm going to pull back with the arms. And move forwards, extend the warrior. And then I come back and open. And again, move forwards, extend, and I come back and I open. Pull the belly in and I'll move forwards again. This is an extended warrior. Really stretching my back heel. And this time I'm going to tip my body forwards, open my arms on the airplane, and then point my toes and go there. Just try to stay your body horizontal to the floor. Try to relax the shoulders and the back of the neck. Breathe. And then we can come back again. This time we're just going to come forwards and open the other way. Then forwards and open the other way. And then forwards. You're really learning to push into that hip and opening the spine. Last one. This time I'm just going to go forwards as I point my toe up. I'm keeping my front knee bent rather. And I'm going to go to dipping bird. If you feel like you're falling, you get the one hand down and lift with the other one. But try to keep the front knee bent, okay? So that's the challenge for you here. And then I'm gonna find the hands on the floor. Take my back leg down, front leg back, shoulders back and down. Go over your arms and see whether you can control the chaturanga here. Inhale. And exhale. Marching your feet. Just stay and relax. Then you go on the balls of your feet. You're going to try to re-pull your spine and into chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale and down, facing down. Now from here I get my opposite leg up. Shoulders are back, belly is braced. I'm lifting my toe and pointing as I stretch my body towards my other leg. Then bring your body forwards. Here I take my time. You can step the back heel in if you can't plant the back heel. Then we're just going to come up. When we have the front knee bent, back leg open, shoulders back and down. Now we're going to sweep the arms by our sides first and reach. And then we come up and open. And then reach forwards. And then up and open. And reach. One more time. Now we go forwards for the aeroplane. This one I just lift the back heel and point my toe. I'm going to come away from that tree and separate my fingers. Open wide with big wing span. Trying to keep the whole body horizontal. Now we go back to warrior one. This time you reach and then open. And then we come forwards and we reach. And we open the other way. Now forwards and reach. Try to go deeper on that front leg. One more time. Then we're going to keep that front leg bent. And then sweep the arms behind you as you come to dipping bird. You're trying to keep your head down, lower than the hips. Keep breathing the body. If you want, you can put one hand down, but try not to extend the front knee. That's your challenge. And then we come down with the hands. Bring the back leg down. Front leg back stretch. As far as you can, and roll over to chaturanga. Here we go. Inhale up dog. Exhale, downwards facing dog. We go. March the feet up and down. Get the body relaxed. Now ripple the body all the way forwards to chaturanga again. Inhale. Squeeze your bum. Exhale. Now swap the legs. Now when we lift this down, let's keep that hip open. Point your toe behind you. Relax the neck and the shoulders. Brace your core. Then we're gonna get that knee forwards again. You're in the warrior one again. Okay. This time we're just gonna try to do hand on the floor and just go up there. I just want to twist in this position, which is going to be quite tough. So the back heel's planted, and you're going to try to get the arms back and then open this one. That's why I didn't turn into warrior 2, so you can stay the body a little bit more closer with the feet, so it's easier to twist. If you find it hard, you can get the forearm here and try to go from there with the right arms, okay? So you see how you feel. And then we're just going to straighten the front leg. Try to bring the head towards your knee and relax. So you can have the arms behind you, arms in front of you. You might not be able to go with the head all the way down. And you can go on the shin or the thigh and you're trying to stretch that hamstring in the front leg. Try to keep your shoulders back in down. Deepen the breath. Now bend the knee, lift the back heel. We're going to try to keep this hand down and we're going to lift the back leg, which is going to be quite hard. So you just want to be able to do this first of all. So you're going to try to keep your body nice and steady, and you're pointing your toe. It's harder than it looks if the hand is close to the foot, okay? So see whether you can do it. So again, super challenge today. Otherwise you have to bring your hand in the front a bit further, and you can try it from there, the half hand, okay? Do your best. Good. Then we can calm down. Take the right leg back again. Same front leg went back. We open the hip. This time as we come forwards, bring the knee with you, and you're just gonna go bend the arms. So if you want, you can bring the back knee down and try to come onto the hip here, and you try to lift from there. It's hard, so just gonna break it down for you. So if you want to bring your knees down, step, and this leg needs to come over the upper arm. Yeah, so that's the first thing. And you're gonna bend your arms, so this arm comes into this hip. Then it becomes easier to lift the back knee. Then you start lifting the back toes. Then we jump in the chaturanga, and inhale, we come up. Exhale, come downwards facing dog. We are not going to chaturanga anymore. Just swap the legs. So you get one knee over. Relax the neck and your shoulders. Catch your breath here. Then sweep the foot forwards again. Back heel comes in. I'm turning my back to you, but you've seen this already. Preparing the twist. So you can feel the back hip lift up a bit more. Plant the back heel down. When we twist with the planted feet, it becomes harder. So just try to get that hips lower down. Now you twist your body other way. Adjust your feet so that you got a bit more movements here. This side is not very good for me, so I can't go as far as I did on the other side. So I'm cheating a little bit. Okay? You can also make it like this if it's too much for you. Breathe. Keep lifting the back knee so it's not collapsing
You're not leaning in the joints. Try to turn your neck towards the ceiling. And then we're gonna bring the arms down. Try to stretch the back, front knee. You might be not all the way here. You might be a little bit further up, wherever it is that you need to be. Just go get yourselves there. Now we're gonna bend the front knee. Again, this time we're gonna float. Remember, if you keep the hand inside of this foot, it's gonna be super, super hard. Don't turn your head. Just keep looking towards the floor. So you're kind of keeping the knee and the elbow stuck together. You look to the floor, expanding the neck and the shoulders, pulling back over each other. If you're folding, bring your hand further forwards, okay? Then we can calm down, calmly bring the back leg, front leg back and open. Stretch and relax, catch your breath. Then we're gonna bend the knee over the arm again. So if you want, again, set up like we did on the other side. So if you bring the knee over, bend the arms, then you see whether you can keep the other elbow in the hip. You might not be able to come here, okay? So the easier option, you're keeping the knee over the shoulder. Try to press your hips down a bit more to see whether you can lift the front foot up first, okay? So try to stay there. Don't put yourself in danger, okay? So where you're jumping, make sure there's nothing behind you. And then you can jump to chaturanga and push through the arms. And exhale. March your feet. Good. Now slippery. I just need to plant my hands a little bit more. That's it. Now relaxing my shoulders, lengthening my neck, finding my core muscles. Now I'm gonna go onto my balls of the feet, turn my fingers together in the middle, and I'm doing this push up. So if you think you can do more, you can go a little bit further, closer. So you're using your core muscles. Look to your fingers as you're doing it. 2 more. 1 more. Now just try to see whether you can stay in the down dog again. I walked really close. You might not be this close. Okay, so just find your down dog. Shoulders back and down, breathe. And then we step the right leg forwards, or the back leg forwards rather, I should say. And then we're just gonna come up all the way to one leg. So what I do, I just make it a bit more challenging as I come up here. I lifted the back knee first. And front knee staying here, getting it ready. And then when I'm ready, I'm gonna stretch it over. And then lift my arms above the head. You don't have to lift the arms above the head. Find your center. Breathe in, breathe out. And then you can go over. Now you're bending both knees. So if you got your right leg over, you got your right arm under, and or vice versa. So when you're taking the arms together, you might not be able to wrap the forward hands. You can just go on the backward hands. Then we get the thumbs to forehead, and we elevate and look up. And if you like, you can wrap the leg too, and sink a little deeper. See whether you can bend the knees a little bit more. Then you're going to try to get the arms to towards the top leg. Yeah, this way. So you're going to twist on this side, which is going to be hard. So let's put my toes on the floor, the twist. Okay. I'm just trying to stay there. Then you can try to pick up the toes. Then you stretch your arms and see whether you can find the floor. If you can't bend everything down, you're not going to come down. But try to reach towards the floor. See what happens with that back leg. There you go. Then stretch both of them and hang your neck. So you got one leg in front of the other. And we're Trying to go towards the front leg again with both arms reaching that side. Now try to lift the back arm up. And then you're gonna lift the bottom arm and just gonna stretch to the side, so you're a bit like this. Yeah. And front leg bends because I'm still locking the back knee here. Then I'm reaching more to the side. More. Then I lift the front foot. I'm staying there. And I'm just gonna lift my leg. Breathe and express your body where you can go with it. Let's see it. There you go, and then we can step it out into our boy squat. It's almost like this one is calming now, okay? Stay here. Relax the shoulders. Engage the core. Try to go as deep as you can manage. Again, you don't have to be as deep as this, so what you can do is move around, stay higher mid-chest, or you go a little bit lower the foot, making sure your knees are not forcing. Now we're going to try to come on onto the cross so you can tidy up your legs. You're going to try to go on the back of the elbows or inside of the knees, wherever you can hold the crow. You're engaging your core here. I'm going to change the front leg. So what I want to do here is when I jump, I'm going to turn this way. So I can do the same thing on the other side. So we can do the same. Look forwards and jump. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. We take the other leg forwards. And then we're just going to come up here. Remember, just try to lift the leg and find your balance. And bring the knee to the front. Good. Shoulders down. You can try to stretch that toe wherever it goes. So you don't have to go as far as me. And then you can get the legs on top of each other. Then you get the same side arm going under and you lift. Fix your gaze, then you fix your legs. You don't have to wrap your feet if your knees are giving you a hard time. Elbows rising. And then we can go towards the top leg. So I put my toes down so I'm not going to fall down. So I'm just trying to encourage my arms to stay like that, which is quite hard. You might have to undo them straight away. And see whether you can reach towards the floor. You may not be getting there, but you're trying to bend that underneath leg as far as you can come. It's really working deep in the inner legs. And then we can just try to come straight legs here. One leg in front of the other. Your inner thighs are really on fire now. Then we're just gonna reach to the side. We got the back leg arm, same side as the back leg. You lift up and reach towards the front leg onto the side. You'll see it like that. Good. So remember, you're bowing that body like a really willow tree, yes. Getting heavier with the hands, and you bend the front leg. There you go. Stretch, stretch, stretch all you got on the sides. Breathe and smile, we are almost there. There you go. Then we're gonna lift this leg and try to express yourself here. See how far you can go with the arms. And then we can come out. This time we're just gonna bring the toes forwards and relax the head. Wide-legged forward fold. Pull the shoulders back. And see the world go upside down from here, relaxing, totally lifting the hips. Try to straighten the knees as best as possible. Use your blocks under your shoulders if you got them, if you can't reach the floor, okay? Relax, rest, hang, breathe. bend the body so we can bend the mind. So we need to connect with the mind. And you're sending your energy into parts of your body, learning about the body. So when we're practicing asanas, we are not just going for the muscles, we're going for the organs. So pulling in the belly to encourage detoxification through the stomach and all the digestive organs. You pull in the belly to encourage rejuvenation through your gonads. So you're really using the core, not just for keeping the back secure, but there's all the other things. You just keep engaging it as you exhale it. That's fine. Then getting the hands forward and look up towards me. Lovely. Then we're gonna just try to go one side here. You might not be coming down like I do. I'm gonna go to the right and I'm gonna try to hold it there so my inner thigh is feeling. If you feel you can come down, you can keep the feet down and come down here. But not everyone can do this, so just try to find your own way. Okay, and if you manage to come down here, you can come back up and go to the other side, or just shift your body weight and stay higher. Okay, just staying on the inner thighs, just calming the body down a little bit before we finish the class. So I'm leaning forward to get that inner thigh open. Then I'm going to go to the right legged fold here. So I already worked hard. It's really warm, as you can see. So you can just go knees bent. You can cushion your hips, and you just can bend the knees and hold like this. Wherever you can go, there's no judgment in yoga. There's just the hours you put in. Okay, so we all go through the stages. Some of us are flexible, maybe the gymnastics, well done, just join me. Maybe you're a dancer, great. But if you just started yoga, you don't expect to go here, right? Then we can circle and circle the ankles. So when we're doing this, you can go further if you want. You just relax. As the feet move, you feel the hips move. Can you see how connected we are? And circle the other way around. So everything connects. So if you ignore your toes, your back might suffer. If you ignore your shoulder, your hips might suffer. So we all have connections. So we're trying to make more connections in the body, more awareness. Breathe. Feel the right toe press down. Relax the right toe. Try to push the toe next to the right toe down. It's very difficult to connect. Try to get the third one along. And the one next to it. What about the little toes? So difficult to feel the little toes, but we would find it very difficult to balance without it. So try to connect more with it. And then you might find your body, your legs start answering in different ways, because they all relate to different muscle in the leg. Alright, and relax your toes. Stay. Ground. Breathe. It's midsummer, the longest days, the best days, especially when it's sunny like this. So try to enjoy the energy we get, this extra light. Relax your neck and your shoulders. Breathe deeper. See how far you can bend. If you can't reach the toe, it's okay. You can just bring the hands here. And then try to relax the neck. Maybe turn it up towards the elbow. And then I'm going to stretch away. And then lift up. And then stretch the other side. Allow the gravity to ground you, pull you down further. When you're ready, you'll find the movement. Until then, you learn to breathe, so you're opening space in the body to move. And we can lift up. Then open the chest, bring the legs forwards. Yay. Bend the knees. You can just open the shoulders back and try to get the shoulders rotate. I got my fingertips on the floor and I'm just gonna go shoulder rolls, pushing my chest and looking up towards the ceiling. Breathe. Relax your neck, your shoulders. Pull them back more. If you can, lift the hips off the floor, push them forwards and see whether you can find your hands on the floor. Opening to the knees, look up, proper, stretch. And then we can come back down on the floor. Bring the hands and relax your neck down. And as we go fold here, we want to feel all the tension through the neck and the shoulders to relax. This is the end of our practice. If you have time, you can stay here longer. If you want deeper stretch, rest your hands on the skull so it can pull you down more, so you're getting a deep neck and back stretch. But don't do this if you're feeling not so good in the back. You can use your blocks to put your head on. And gently lift up the spine. Don't force your head. Just allow the arms to relax. So you can push gently. And open the arms. And that's it. This is our practice for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy the midsummer. Namaste.